everybody, thank you for joining me again, and welcome if you're new. I've got Madame Glam again today because I said I would do something with the builder gel, so I'm going to do. I've got this one, which is Builder Tan, and I've got Pure Serenity, which is the clear, which I've just got. I've also got a white, so I'll show you its colour, but I don't think I'm going to use it today, but it's a lovely white for your for the end of your tips. Yeah, it's smashing. It's really nice. But I want to keep the ends of this clear, so I'm just going to use clear today. And then I'm going to encapsulate some glitter with it. So I've got Eve ready with some, this is Glitter Planet hand, and I've put the Glitter Planet tipped in for the nail beds. Buffed them, and I've stuck these tips on just for a bit of speed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip the nails a bit shorter. I don't want to be encapsulating that long, so I'll just see if I can get do it about, not quite long, but we'll take them tips off. Well, that's quite long for me, that might be short for you. So what I need to do is to put my mask on, get my e-file, and I'm going to buff that surface down and just take off that edge off there, and then we'll come back and start some design. Right, so what you would do now is to put your dehydrator and your nail prep primer, whichever one you want to use, onto your nail bed. If it goes on there, that's absolutely fine. But I've cleaned it all down, and I'm going to base coat first. And they're all going to be done the same, so I can do the base coat on them all, but when it comes to the builder gel, I'll cure one nail at a time. So I'm going to base coat the whole nail. Before I cure that, I'm going to put some glitter on. I've got these, which Tracy Baddeley, she's on Instagram. I'll put her details below. She very kindly sent me, that's her name there, look. She sent me these in a little gift box, and I want to use a different colour for each nail. Pink. So while those are in the lamp, I've just found out it's a bit more glitter because I want to add a little bit more colour into the background of these. So I found these out, which are the cocktail, you know, they're one of my favourites. It's Cocktail Collection from Sparkle Supplies. So I've got Sex on the Beach, Sapphire Martini, Pink Flamingo and Mimosa, and they are still available. You can't beat these. Beautiful, beautiful. So we're going to go for, I'm going to start building the layers up, and we'll put a little bit of these colours in while we're going. So I'm going to get my clear builder, which is this one. This is where I'll start to build it, so I'm just going to brush that, make sure I ain't got any bits, although it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. But, so I'm going to do a clear. And it'll flow down. Only thing I've got to be careful is not to put glitter back in my bottle. I'm not going right to the edge just yet. So I want that to settle in into the middle of all them. Just check my brush. Yeah, bit of glitter on that. That's okay. So I use a little brush to go into the edges just to make sure I'm right up to the edges. Don't matter too much because it's not my final coat, but I just want to make sure I'm in any little holes. No air bubbles. You can come back up. That's it. And with that, I'm going to put some purple. I love that one. Colour stands out a bit more now. So I'll cure that. And I'll do that for each of them. And then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm starting off up at the top with, I'll show you one completely. So I'm starting off at the top with this Builder Tan. Don't want too much on so I'm not coming all the way down the nail. But what I'm going to do to make it easier for myself is put it all up at the top and then use my little brush. So I attach it and then push it in a bit of a circular motion. This is how I do it when I'm doing them on myself anyway. And check, is that bit of glitter? Yeah. What's that? I want to layer it up, so I'll do that bit first. I'll build that up again. So I've not got an apex yet. Some people work with this brush and they get on really well. I know Aggie does. But I don't go near the edges with this brush. I know I'd get it over my skin. I do like to work it down with the brush, but yeah, so I'll put a bit more on. Low. I'll bring that up a bit. So now we have a look. Can you see? It's coming, but for the length of the nail I would want it even bigger. Maybe I'm running out of this. I hope not. That should do nicely. Right, so now I'm going to put this clear on. This builder gel, by the way, it's a 30-second cure from Madam Glam. Check on whatever you've got. I'm going to start up here. Don't matter if you go over that as well. I've just built it a bit more with that one. So they're all encapsulated, so there's quite a sticky layer on builder gels, I find, so give it a really good wipe down. So I'm just going to pull that out a little bit, sorry Eve, but I don't want to ruin my hand. So I'm just going to start underneath. So if that's your wall, you want to be coming like straight out from your wall. I'm using that curved end so it don't go up onto the skin too much. So I'll start underneath and get anything jagged off. And then I'm going to rotate my file like that. So it kind of goes, if I can hold it properly, goes up and over the edge. Like that. I don't want to go in like that, else you get a divot in there. So you want to be in a line with it all the time. And the same on the other side. Up your fingers, Eve. So if that's in there, you can see we're going straight like that, and then I'm going to bring this bit here up and over, and then I'd go around the cuticles. So I'm just going to paint some French with my white gel, which always comes out of the pot. That's that. So this is the white painting gel. And then I'm having some dots. Hello everybody, this is the next day because Phil wanted to go to bed and my room's right at the side of his. So I did my usual trick of covering up my paint. So I've gone back upstairs, I've just finished off putting a little bit more paint on. Put a few little gems on and now we're just going to top coat. I want to do them in my glossy because that's what I like. Slide that up there. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Got something from me building these nails, and if you've not already done so, if you wouldn't mind clicking that like button, that would be fabulous. I don't know what's happening with my algorithm, but viewings seem to slow down on some, and then I have one that's good and then others that's like no. So I hope you're getting the notifications anyway. If you've subscribed, that is, you get notifications. Isn't that pretty? Super sparkly, that glitter. So, before you put your gems on, if you don't want to feel the lines, you can always top coat, then buff it a bit and then top coat again. So if you buff it, put your stones on and then top coat again, you'll get rid of anything, you'll just smooth it all out. But Eve don't mind. Love that. Put my fingers in there. So here they are. Thank you ever so much to Madam Glam for sending me the builder gel. And yeah, I hope you like them. I hope you got something from it. Don't forget, click the like if you've enjoyed it, and I love you loads, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.